Let's be honest, we are drowning in glowing rectangles. Our phones, our TVs, our watches, they're all screaming for our attention. So, what if the next big thing in tech isn't another screen? You know the scene? The usual chaos of city life. And every single person is glued to their phone, heads down, thumbs scrolling into infinity. My phone, however, is buried deep in my pocket. At 7 a.m., my smart speaker starts playing some chill ambient music. I lift my hand to my mouth, and the Ring automatically senses it's close and turns on its microphone. The bedroom lights slowly brighten up like a sunrise. The smart blinds roll up, letting the real sun in. This is that ambient computing promise we always hear about. But it's actually happening. Tech that just works for you in the background. All started with a simple, quiet interaction. My commute is no longer just wasted travel time. As I'm walking to the subway, an idea for this script pops into my head. The main idea for the video is to shift from interactive tech to ambient tech. The WIZPR app on my phone transcribes this and saves it directly to my notes. The phone is still the engine doing all the work, but the Ring is the perfect, invisible steering wheel. It makes every digital task almost frictionless. My focus stays where it needs to be, with the AI acting as a silent, efficient assistant. Ready whenever I need it. I whisper, "How do you say I'm looking forward to our collaboration in German?" And the translation is whispered right back to me. Now it's time to see how this whole futuristic vibe works in my social life. In my original idea for this video, I imagined the Ring giving me social coaching, analyzing our conversation, and giving me tips. The real social superpower here wasn't the AI judging our chat, but the fact that the tech got out of the way and let us have a normal, uninterrupted conversation. The answer, Leonardo DiCaprio, is delivered just to me. It's a powerful reminder that the future of wearables isn't just about convenience. But in that simulated moment of feeling vulnerable, the value of this quiet, discreet tech was crystal clear. It has no GPS, no cellular chip, and this is a big one, no health tracking. Its ability to have smart, contextual conversations comes from the AI model on the phone, not the Ring itself. The Ring is just a messenger. If you want to track your sleep, steps, or heart rate, you need something like an Era or the new Samsung Galaxy Ring. But for so many of our daily digital chores, the quick questions, the messages, the reminders, this feels like a much more human way to do things. The AI Ring isn't trying to replace your phone, it's trying to free you from it. It's a real step toward that dream of ambient computing, where tech helps us without demanding all of our attention. The Whispering has a much more focused mission. To make voice commands perfect. It has a peek into a future where we spend a little less time staring down at our hands and a little more time looking up at the world. But I want to know what you think. We've seen how this Ring handles directions, messages, and emergencies. Is it health tracking? Real-time translation? Something totally different? Let me know down in the comments. The privacy element is its killer feature. Being able to whisper commands in public without feeling like a weirdo is a legitimate game changer. Controlling my smart home, sending texts, and setting reminders all worked exactly like I showed you. And the SOS feature is very real and incredibly valuable. It's about security. It's about using our constant connectivity in a smarter, safer way that's woven into our lives. I haven't made a bad situation worse by pulling out a phone. This wasn't just a review. It was a thought experiment about where all this tech is heading. Yeah, it's kind of a party trick, but it proves a bigger point. Technology can actually help our social lives without getting in the way. It's a classic horror movie setting for a reason. It just feels unsettling, but fumbling for a phone in a panic is slow, and it makes you a target. In 200 feet, turn left on Market Street. The feeling is incredible. My head is up without slowing down or making any sudden moves. I discreetly press the button on the side of the Ring 5 times. There's no sound, no vibration, nothing to give away what I just did. This is usually when I'd be staring at Google Maps, walking down the street like a classic lost tourist. The whole thing took less than 10 seconds. This is what quiet technology is all about. Powerful tools that hide in plain sight and make your life better, not take it over. The AI voice in my ear says, "Message from Alex. Running about 15 minutes late. Traffic is a nightmare." It's a small thing, but it shows how we could break down language barriers in a much more natural way than fumbling with a translation app. It's not magic. The Ring is just a gateway to the powerful AI on my phone. But the way I interact with it feels like a total paradigm shift. The old way would be to fumble for my phone, unlock it, open a notes app, and mash out the idea while probably bumping into 3 people. The WIZPR Ring totally fixes this. The sensor is so well tuned that it only picks up your voice when it's right by your mouth. I could grab my phone, but that's against the rules of my 2049 experiment. I can have it read my latest emails to me, and the audio is for my ear only. The AI confirms it's sent. I did all of this while making breakfast, completely hands-free and without looking at a single screen. The AI, which can see my phone's calendar, gives me a quick audio rundown of my appointments. If I ask the same question at the office, it'll know to prioritize my work meetings. No more shouting, "Hey," or "Alexa," across the room. Just a whisper. I whisper a single command, so quietly no one else can hear. Take me to the nearest quiet park. This is what it's like to get around in 2049. No screen, no map, just a private chat with the AI on your finger. This isn't just about making life easier. It's about actually being present in the world again. The Ring is like a perfect bouncer for the digital world, letting me pull information out without getting sucked in. Let's see how a full day of this really feels. Imagine an interface so personal and so private that it just blends into your life, almost like a part of your own mind. For the next 24 hours, I'm not just reviewing a gadget. I'm going to see if this unassuming little ring, the WIZPR Ring, could actually be the beginning of the end for the smartphone. 1. The morning routine of tomorrow, my 24-hour trip to the future, kicks off not with a loud, obnoxious alarm, but with a gentle nudge. My phone, which is the brain for this whole operation, is charging on the other side of the room. On my finger is the whispering. It's super light, about 4 grams, and I honestly forgot I was wearing it while I slept. Now, let's get one thing straight. This ring has 0 health sensors. Its genius is that it does one thing, and one thing only. It's the perfect, most discreet way to talk to the AI assistants that already run our lives. So, instead of a fancy biometric alarm, I just set a regular one on my phone. Instantly, the ring sends the command to my phone, which tells my smart home to get to work. Next, I ask it to read me the top headlines from my favorite news sites, and the audio just plays through my earbud. The whole morning routine just feels cleaner, more focused. My attention, immediately stolen by a black hole of notifications and social media feeds the second I wake up. 2. The future of work and productivity. Now, let's talk about the office. One of the most awkward things about open plan offices is taking calls or talking to your voice assistant at your desk. I can sit at my desk, whisper a command to schedule a meeting, and the person sitting next to me hears absolutely nothing. Later, I have a video call with a team in Germany. This is where the multilingual support comes in. 3. Social life in a screen-free world. From my desk, I whisper, "Hey Google, get me walking directions to the Gilded Spoon." When Alex arrives, we re-catching up and get stuck on that classic problem, trying to remember an actor from some movie. 4. The climax. A moment of truth. Every piece of tech has its limits. And sometimes, the most important feature is the one you pray you never have to use. To simulate a real-world scenario, I took the long way home through a creepy, poorly lit parking garage. This is where the Ring's design is just brilliant. My wife and my best friend just got a text telling them I've triggered an alert and showing them exactly where I am. This isn't some future concept. This is a real feature of the WIZPR Ring. Alright, my 24 hours and 2049 are up. It's time to talk about the reality of this AI ring. So, let's break down what's real and what's still science fiction. The WIZPR Ring is not a tiny computer. And honestly, it pretty much nails it. The proximity activation is brilliant. So, is this the future? Are screens on their way out? Not yet. We're visual creatures. After a day in a screen-free future, my biggest takeaway is this. The most advanced tech isn't what does the most, it's what demands the least from you. It's a subtle change, but it feels profound, and it gets me really excited for what's next. And as always, if you enjoyed this, look into 2049, and want more deep dives into the tech that is shaping our world, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell.